Well, this is Sid's home, Bay 7 in the MT shed at Alex's Emporium. And what have we got there? So, what have we been up to on the car over the years? Well, all the front suspension's been rebuilt, cleaned up, new rubbers, tracking rod ends have been all replaced. We started putting in brake lines. I know it's disc brake, but it is what it is, and it will stop. Servos in. Put shackles on the back, new poly bushes in there. Axle's just been given a bit of a clean internally, and that was it, left that alone. And then piled around it is all the boxes of stuff to go on the car, back in the car, until we decide to throw stuff away. Oh, we have our nice little workbench that was donated to us by Daniel. Right, let's get that lump of Humber bulkhead off and then start doing some work. Right, I'll try and make all these bits go together. I'm basically going to be relying on gravity, blind luck and optimism. These are probably the more accurate ways. Well, housing to go first. It's a bit of a mixture because originally the car was built in Whitworth, well, using Whitworth nuts and bolts, but the gearbox is all AF because it's American. Shocks are AF because they're Sterling, so they're American. So it's some of it's all still BSF stroke Whitworth sizes. Other bits I'm putting back in, these ones I'm putting in lay-F bolts because I've got loads of these and they're nice clean nuts and bolts. Probably find somewhere I put metric on here as well, but we won't talk about that. Right, so it's dropped in at the back, not sitting on the trolley jack. I think I'm going to, I need to lift it up and put maybe an axle stand underneath the middle of it. Wonderful tea.
I haven't really eaten today.
And as if by magic, I managed to get the engine in here. As you can see, broke the bit of wood that it was supposed to be supported on. Oh well. Not a problem. Everything will be okay. Now I've got to take the torque converter off and put it on properly. Little setbacks, nothing major. Yeah, and then
Yeah, just let it. If I can get hold of it, it might actually be able to. Jelly there. Just let it go. It's all right. That's fine. Just let it down, and we'll let it right down on the ground. Crash. It's all right. I can stay there. If we do that.
So you probably missed all that. Probably missed us jiggling and buggering around because the camera stopped working again. Oh well. Always the fun stuff gets missed. But we didn't kill each other. We're nearly there.
Looks like it is from here anyway. Is it pulling up closer?
Yes, the bolts are a little bit looser.
Yeah, it's going on. It is going on.
That's the one. That's the kiddie. Right. I think that's the one now we can put the proper bolts in. That's the kiddie that's done it. It went. Yes, I think that is the kiddie. It has reunited.
Marvellous. Yeah, it's always a bit of a twat, that job. You know, it doesn't really matter whether it's a clutch or a torque converter, they never really, you know. And then they go, oh yeah, all right, yeah, we do belong in here. We'll, yeah, thud.
Yes, we will join together. Oh, we will join together at the last.
Yeah, right.
Right, engine mounts in place, plates are on, and now we've got to look at it and see. I think it's probably too high, but the trouble is there's no weight on that engine. I've released this, let the weight drop down, but it's made no difference to the suspension. It was a heavy car and we still got a shed load more weight to go on that engine with the head. So I don't know, we're going to have to look at this and think about it. Righty-ho, thinking about it. I think that looks better.
still up at the front a bit, probably quite a lot actually. Yeah, it gets up at the front more when you look at it, but their front springs are going to have to be taken down. They're not moving because there's not enough weight and the engine's moved backwards, so we're going to have to look at the springing on it. Right, I'm going to think about this for a bit longer. It's going there, now cleaning up for the welding. Making little gusset plates back in the dirty shop. So the plan is we're going to weld them in place, and then we're going to put some little gussets there, on there, and then we've got shaped ones that will go on the back to allow for the angle. Then we'll take all this off again, give it a coat of paint, and hopefully we can remove the engine crane, and then we'll be good. I think we can take the engine away and then tidy it all up. Right, we welded it. Any welders watching, do not criticise. It's going to come apart, but it's not pretty. Chucked a bit of lead on it, red lead on it, and then when that's dry, engine mount back on and take the crane away, and then on with the next bit. It's been a good day. We're getting there. Right, we've got the brackets welded in. But we've had the main problem has been we've had to push the engine over 25mm, which is how the original was before we came out, but we didn't notice this. But otherwise, I'm going to get the oil filter down the side, but we trial fitted it with the oil filter on it and the exhaust on it and the steering box, and that's where it needs to be. Now, it's been a rather trying weekend, but progress has been made. So we just carry on. Onwards and upwards, as they say. engine crane can come away. If I take you down here, see this little silver linkage here next to the dipstick? I noticed last time when we took it apart this was a lot tighter, so I think when the other original guys built it they pushed the engine right over this way. We've managed to keep it a little bit more in line, but the back end's not in line anyway because of the, to allow for all this gearbox. I think it's already, the back end's over there, so it's a bit squiff, but it won't matter. I don't think it's going to make any difference to the weight distribution, and also it's in. I don't care, it's in. We can crack on. Right, let's get the straps off. Right, just when you think you've got over one problem, the next one comes along. I didn't obviously check that the engine was still turning over after we put the torque converter on, and it's not. Well, it is now, because I've just loosened the torque converter housing. So, but that is much too stiff, so something's not right. So we'll go back to the drawing board and try and work out what it is. Well, the engine's out again because it all went wrong because it was too tight on the engine. It's not a problem with the engine, it's not a problem with the gearbox, it's the problem with the interface between the two. And what I think happened is these two dogs on here, I'll show you with the camera, have hit the dog that goes between them. So it's just pushed it tight and nothing spins. So I'm going to give it a clean up, check the position of everything and try and put it back together again. Wish me luck. I just missed all the fun because I forgot to push the button on the camera. But I think we've got it. The two dogs that weren't supposed to hit, if we're right, this will turn over. Yes. Right, we can get all the bolts back in, do it up, and return to where we were 10 minutes ago. Well, slightly longer than 10 minutes ago, about an hour. I am a lot happier than I was 10 minutes ago when I was a right miserable person because it wasn't going together. So if this works, put a couple of bolts and give it a bit of tension on it. We can return to bring it back in again for the second, third, fourth time. Lost the thread. It's definitely not a how to do these things video. This is just a we are trying to do things. And at some point we will get there. There's not much of a gap on that, so I'm hoping it's up. Fingers crossed. Whoa. Back to the turning by hand. somewhere again. Peeing down with rain outside. Before I finish, I want to get the head on so I can seal all this up. Keep the damp out, keep a bit of oil in it. So we're now putting all the head stabs in with the old double locking nut method. And then hopefully we're going to do a chip run after this. But while I've got the engine crane there, I'm going to put the head on. And then, yeah, a few little jobs, tidy up, and then that will probably be put away till the next visit. But, and there's force all the way, but we will get them. Because, as my mate said, if it was easy, everybody'd do it. Yeah. Head's on, but not bolted down, or I've got any valve gear in it, and I've put the rocker cover on just because it keeps stuff out of there. Chucked a bit of oil inside the engine. And now I'm going to tidy up all the chaos that I have caused, and then I think it's chippy night.